The saddest thing about betrayal is that it always seems to come from the people you trust the most. But we're not going to let that happen again. Today we're taking a look at 11 things that only fake friends do, so you can spot the phonies in your inner circle before it's too late. My name is Christina, and this channel is dedicated to helping you recognize and overcome the effects of emotional abuse. So the first and probably most obvious sign that a friend is fake is that they're talking behind your back. They're gossiping about you. But the problem with this one is that it's not always so easy to spot because it's happening behind your back. And they don't want you to know. But over time, the truth always comes out. You'll learn that other people may have information about you that you only shared with this one person, or people you don't know things about you that you don't want them to know. And usually you can trace it back to the source. And that would be a fake friend. So the second thing a fake friend will do is align with your enemies. So they will make friends with people who clearly don't like you, people who put you down or maybe talk behind your back. And there's a good chance they're doing this so that they can have people to gossip with about you, and they can get more fuel for their gossip to other people. So the third thing that only fake friends do is constantly one-upping you. So if you're sick, they're sicker. If you're doing well, they're doing even better. Everything that you are doing, they are doing more of. And they do this really to control the conversation and to shift it back to them because they're really uncomfortable talking about other people. They really just want to talk about themselves. Another thing that only fake friends do is constantly bailing on you. You know the type that you can never really make plans with because they will always cancel at the last minute. Now, I know that some of you are going to say that this could be due to social anxiety, and there may be some truth to that, but be careful around people who are doing this consistently because oftentimes fake friends will cancel on you at the last minute because something better came up. So I think a good rule of thumb here is that if you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, be careful about giving someone the benefit of the doubt. So if you know someone is depressed or dealing with severe social anxiety, and that's why they're canceling plans, then you might want to give them the benefit of the doubt. On the other hand, if they have no good explanation for you, they're probably a fake friend. So the fifth thing that only fake friends do is they exclude you from plans consistently. So you might be the type of friend who wants to make sure your friends know they're always welcome. Just because you have plans with other people doesn't mean that they have to be excluded. Now, fake friends will only make plans with you when it's convenient for them, and they will exclude you from plans that they make with other people. You know, as they say, try not to make someone a priority when they're making you an option. So if they're only hanging out with you when they have nothing better to do, they're not a good friend, and you may want to consider cutting them from your life entirely, or at the very least, giving them the same energy that they're giving you. So another thing you'll only find with fake friends is that you're always feeling like you're just going along for the ride. You feel like they never do anything that you really want to do. You always have to follow their plans or they're just not going to show up. So with this type of friend, you're going to feel like you're always compromising. So let's say maybe you go to the mall and you're going to all of their favorite stores and somehow you just don't have time to get to the stuff that you wanted to do. Real friends will make time for the things that you care about and the things that are important to you. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to end up doing things that they hate doing, but there's going to be more give and take. There's going to be some compromise going on both ends. So another sign of a fake friend is that their actions and words are never aligned. So this will show up most importantly in how they treat you. So if they may go around saying that you're their best friend, right? Or you're such a good friend, they think so highly of you. But you'll notice that they do everything else on this list. So the eighth thing that only fake friends do is give backhanded compliments, and they do it consistently. So here's an example of a backhanded compliment. I just love how confident you are. You will just wear anything. You don't even care how it looks. That's so awesome. I wish I had your confidence. So basically in that example, they're saying, you look terrible, but good for you for going out like that and not even caring what other people think. Now, I know you guys have heard some pretty interesting backhanded compliments, so let's hear them in the comments below. So another thing that only fake friends do is they only talk about themselves. So they'll call you up in the entire conversation. It could be an hour, it could be 5 hours. It's all about them. And when you start talking about yourself, they'll interrupt you to bring it back to them. They might go to that one-upmanship to where they're making your story all about them, or they might just act like you never said anything at all. And if you've known a fake friend like this, it might remind you of that Kanye West, Taylor Swift moment. I'm gonna let you finish, and then I'm going to go on and talk about myself. So they might give you the courtesy of finishing your sentence, but then they're just going to act like you never said anything at all. So the 10th thing that only fake friends do is they make jokes at your expense. So they might make jokes about how stupid you are or how awkward you're being. And usually they'll do this in front of an audience. You'll find that fake friends really like to do this to put you down in front of other people. And often they do that to make themselves look better or feel better. It might be that they're uncomfortable in a group setting and they want to throw you under the bus so that other people have something or someone to laugh at that's not them. But that is not a real friend. So another thing that you'll find only with fake friends is that they only call you when they want something. If they don't need something from you, you will not hear from them. And when they do call you and ask you for those favors, they will most definitely fit one of the descriptions or more in this video right here.